Hello and welcome back to Lead with Love's channel. And then with this one, I wanted to go into life path numbers. So I'm going to make all of the life path numbers 1 through 9. They're going to be each individual videos for each life path number. So this video is for life path number 1. How do you calculate your life path number? Is you take, okay, basically take your date of birth numerical value, that is the year, the month, and the day, and you keep adding it together until you end up with the one single digit. That's how you get your life path number. And I'm gonna put that in the description box, but I'm also using creative numerology, and this video is for life path number 1. So the life path 1 is the path of the pioneer. The one life path teaches the importance of believing in yourself and satisfying your need for independence. You want to lead your own life on your own terms. You're perfectly able to take care of yourself, stand on your own 2 feet, and get what you want. So why do you often act as if your success and happiness depends on others? This is a serious question. 1 represents progress. This implies that one at a time steps must be taken, which lead to higher goals. Each step is a goal in itself, and your knowing what you want and how to get it can result in the achievement of large-scale ambitions and recognition for your effort and ingenuity. And then it's like, you may depend on other people to keep you happy at the same time, but you don't need anyone to fulfill you or to make you happy. Like, your happiness lies within yourself, and you have to know that. 1 is the number of self, oneness. Others may see you as self-centered and insensitive. Insensitive is like you don't care. You don't care for others. They may resent your positive drive, often wishing that they possess more of it themselves. So they will be jealous of your good vibes, your positive mindset. Self-centeredness is inevitable because of the self. It's precisely what you came into this lifetime to learn about. You must learn to appreciate who you are and accept that some opposition from others is inevitable. So other people will come for you, but you gotta know, like, you have to believe in yourself. When self-centeredness becomes self-awareness and self-acceptance, you become more comfortable in your role of a leader and a pioneer. Others will be less inclined to react against you. So you have to know your power. Like, you have to accept yourself, love yourself, become aware of yourself. If you're not aware, then people are always going to come for you, and you want that to stop. The 1 life path provides the physical and mental energy which keeps you busy and attracts you towards action. You must lead your own life without constant influence of others. You can never be happy while you need their approval, but you will gain their admiration if approval is not what you're seeking. So it's saying you don't need other people to make you happy or to guide you or to lead you. It's like you do everything on your own. You have to lead yourself. You have to accept yourself and be happy by yourself, and other people will admire you for that, for you accepting things on your own. When you're out there and you seeking other people's approval, then you're not grown yet. You haven't learned. Your impatience must be recognized. You're getting impatient, and in some cases toned down. You need an appreciative audience, but the 1 pace is often too fast for others to keep up with. How can you lead if you're moving too quickly for anyone to follow? On the other hand, when your following slows you down or distracts you, you are likely to break free abruptly, leaving them feeling hurt, abandoned, and confused. It may seem that you're retreating or running away, but it's usually a matter of pushing others back in order to reclaim your precious time and space. You may need to develop a little bit more patience and tact. So life path 1 can be impatient. Okay. As the song goes, one is the loneliest number, and the feeling and the feeling of having to go at it, to go it alone, is common on the life path one. So it's like you may feel like you have to do everything by yourself. Others can be resistance to your ideas and needs that they can be resistance to your ideas and needs that only person can truly lead is yourself. The only person that can truly lead is yourself. It can be lonely at the top, but because one is the first number, being at the top, being first, is your natural place. You will gain the maximum satisfaction from this energy when, instead of using it to compete, you use its pioneering vibrations to carve new roads in areas that interest you the most. You need frequent periods of isolation, that's staying to yourself, so you can focus on what is important to you, to meditate, to focus, which means that you're often meditating without consciously doing so. So you could be meditating and you don't even know that you're meditating. That's kind of awesome. That's kind of good. Concentration is one of the splendid gifts of the Life Path One, and is the key to achieving your desires, particularly once you learn to see the big picture instead of only small segments of it. When you find the courage to go your own way and do what feels right to you, others will support you and applaud your independent manner. Do not deter. That's like change focus them with an attitude of superiority or intolerance or resentment. Practice the art of leadership by welcoming and encouraging your following, while confidently maintaining your position as originator and leader. Others soon realize that you will not be tricked into anything that goes against your grain or best interests. So you have to learn to lead. Not everyone is a born leader. Not everyone knows how to take on that role. So you have to learn how to accept yourself, how to be confident in yourself. And a lot of times it's all on you, but you have to be okay with that and not be a follower. You have to know how to lead. So this has a lot of information, okay? But this is all about Life Path One, about being a leader. Okay, other people may play important roles in your life, but dependence in any form is unnatural to you. So you don't like to be dependent on other people. This does not mean that you cannot be an excellent partner or spouse, parent, teammate, but roles, schedules, and purposes may need to be defined. You might have to put perimeters and boundaries. Perimeters may need to be set as to how much of yourself you are comfortably able to give. Others need to know that while you will sacrifice when necessary, you will not waste time or money on those who refuse to help themselves. You thrive around those who possess an independent and creative nature. However, clashes of ego are common on the Life Path One, so the ego can be an issue. The positive outlook is admirable, but you must be careful not to deny life's negative aspects because they do indeed exist. You are an important part of life's balance. If a problem is not accepted as a problem, a solution will never be found. So it's like you have to deal with problems. If you abandon it and try not to think about it and think it's going to go away, it's never going to go away, and the problem will always be there, and you'll never find a solution to the problem because you don't want to accept that there is a problem. That's Life Path One. But one of the most denied negatives on one life path is that becoming addicted and attached to things, situations, and people that enter your life alluringly, only to become challenges to your freedom. The One Life Path emphasizes independence, so always be aware of your dependencies and addictions. Some will be obvious, while others will control you more like you won't even notice when they're controlling you, but they're controlling you, and you have to be able to recognize it. You must recognize it, admit to it, and overcome these challenges. Your dependencies are what stand between you and the creation of a fulfilling life. Traps that you yourself have set in place because you are afraid of your potential greatness. So you have to be mindful and you have to pay attention, because people will allure you. They'll put you in a trance. You won't even recognize it. You won't even know what's going on. So you have to pay attention. It may be difficult to accept your fear of success exists. Like, you're scared of being successful. To you, fear of any kind denotes weakness. But fear is not the problem in this world. Not being able to face our fear is the problem. The pretense that we are not afraid when we really are, and often with good reason. Denied fear does not allow us to differentiate between what needs to be feared and what does not. So try not to deny your fear of being judged for being different. It is only by accepting and loving your uniqueness that you will be able to sense, avoid, or deal with unwanted situations. Denial of fear will slow down your progress to the extent that you will be unable to take important steps unless you have support or approval of others. This has a lot of information. I'm gonna go into the last paragraph. Intent is powerful energy, especially on the one life path. If your intent is loving, love will materialize. Your relationships must be looked at realistically, because they will only flourish with whose egos are already balanced. So you have to deal with people who are balanced, that don't have egos. Those who intent is to balance their egos, those who appreciate and encourage your creative and pioneering spirit, and those whose sense of purpose is as strong as yours. You are a strong, ambitious person who is attracted to strength and ambition of others. By loving your fellow travelers as you want them to love you, love will flow abundantly. This was pretty long, but this is all about Life Path 1. It goes into 55 also, but I'm gonna cut it short because I only have a couple of minutes, 13 minutes here, and I'm going 12:36 here, so I have to cut it short. So my next video is Life Path 2. But thanks for watching Life Path 1. This was a little bit of info so that you can see what is Life Path 1. And if you have any of these characteristics, the link will be in the description box. And I'm also going to include the Cafe Astrology so you can check out your birth chart. So thanks for watching. Always lead with love. Bye.